On this Sugar Showdown, we're looking for the best pies. 3 pie professionals square off to impress our panel of judges.
I love, love, love the filling.
Only one will be awarded the title of Sugar Showdown champion and walk away with $10,000.
So rich. Pull them out, pull them out, pull them out.
That's not cooked on the bottom.
Oh!
We're living the nightmare.
I'm sorry.
Let's meet our bakers. Meredith Layton and her husband Scott are missionaries from Knoxville, Tennessee, who run Buttermilk Sky Pie Shop. They specialize in Southern baking using their grandmother's recipes.
We'd love to win this competition in honor of our grandmothers. You know, it's all about their recipes from our Southern traditions, and they're a part of our history.
Sandra Hall from Chicago, Illinois is a culinary school graduate who runs Floriole Cafe and Bakery. Her shop specializes in French-influenced pastries.
We're here because we want to kick some pie butt, be the best that we can be.
Jen Burdock from Toronto, Canada started selling her delicious vegan pies at a farmer's market. Now she owns her own shop, Apocalypse Now. Love the smell of pie in the morning.
I'm here to prove that vegan food can be delicious without feeling like a compromise.
Welcome to the showdown. For this challenge, we need you to make 1 pie using this mystery ingredient. Nutmeg.
Holy crap, I have 50 ideas instantly right off the top of my head.
When the pie crust flakes and the filling is placed, one of you will have to go home. But 2 of you will then compete for the title of Sugar Showdown champion and win $10,000. We'll be judging you on originality, presentation, and taste. You have 90 minutes on the clock. Your time starts now.
I decide I'm making a pumpkin pie with coconut cream, and we're gonna brulee the top. Immediately, I dive into making the crust.
All right, there's your chilled water.
Our pie crust is made of flour, vinegar, salt, and vegan shortening, and very cold water, which is one of the ways that we get it to actually really flake up.
What I've decided that I'm gonna do is make our classic buttermilk pie with nutmeg in it, and then I'm gonna add some grapefruit to wake up the flavor of the nutmeg. We're gonna put that into our classic shortbread crust with pecans, and then I'm gonna top it with a molasses pecan brittle. I'm gonna work on getting these grapefruit sliced up. So the first thing I need to do is take care of the grapefruit, because it's gonna be one of the toppings for the pie.
We are making a pie based on the tiki cocktail known as a painkiller. It has a graham cracker crust. It's filled with a custard that is flavored with rum and coconut, and then we top it with whipped cream, a little bit of nutmeg, and really traditional tiki garnishes. First thing I'm starting to do is the graham cracker crust that's made of graham crackers crushed up, butter and sugar, a little bit of salt, and a pinch of nutmeg to get that baked and cooled so that the custard won't seep and the custard will stay cool as well.
And we'll make the chopping the pecans.
We are making our classic pecan shortbread crust, and in that, of course, is butter. We've used a little bit of shortening, pecans, a little sugar, flour. There you go.
You said 4 cups, right?
Yeah, 4 cups. We're making a pumpkin filling. We're doing this using some canned pumpkin, coconut milk, brown sugar. We use some orange liqueur just to add like a little bit of extra depth to the flavor, and of course the nutmeg.
Let's meet our judges. Name brand product developer, Maggie McKeown. The Ace of Cakes, Duff Goldman. Owner of San Antonio's Bird Bakery, Elizabeth Chambers. Who doesn't love pies, right?
Love pies.
And nutmeg is, I think, very warm and comforting.
Typically, we do see nutmeg paired with fruit in more Middle Eastern cultures.
As North Americans, when you say nutmeg, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas.
A tablespoon of it, because I really want it to pop out. I want to make sure that we took this spice and we made it the center of attention in the pie.
Jen better wow us and dazzle us with something more than what we expect on Thanksgiving table.
I'll make the filling.
We've used a little sugar, flour, buttermilk, and nutmeg pairs beautifully with buttermilk.
I think it's 2 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons.
Well, I want to make sure that these judges taste nutmeg.
More nutmeg. Ah, more nutmeg, more nutmeg.
We're making a custard for the pie. It's a basic pastry cream, so it's eggs and milk and a little bit of coconut cream. To that, we also add some orange, lime, lots of rum. That all brings out the flavor of the painkiller drink.
Booze and nutmeg are a perfect pairing.
Every eggnog, shave nutmeg on top of your eggnog.
The most important thing about this pie is the custard. That's where the nutmeg is, that's where the flavor is. If we goof up the custard, we're done for. Yeah. Now let's get it cooling. We're putting in the blast chiller.
Oh, this is not cold enough. We're tasting the coconut cream, and it still tastes overwhelmingly like coconut.
Okay, we could try a bit of vanilla.
So we're adding vanilla, we're adding the nutmeg, we're adding cinnamon. We're trying everything that we can to try to pull down some of that coconut flavor.
Yeah, that's way better. That's good.
I'm not even using a fork at this point. We're just throwing them in there. These crusts have to get in the oven now because they need to be baked so that we can go ahead and get that filling in because the filling's gonna take a long time to bake.
Here's molasses.
All right, perfect. I'm making a molasses pecan brittle that's made of molasses, sugar, butter, pecans, and of course, nutmeg, our mystery ingredient. Keep going. I grew up making peanut brittle with my nanny in her kitchen. So that's one of those old-time recipes, once again, that we go back to with our grandmothers.
How's that?
Perfect, yeah.
Okay.
15 minutes! You got 15 minutes!
I taste the custard when it comes out of the freezer, and it's really salty. Before the custard went in the blast chiller, we did taste it. The saltiness came out more as it cooled. What do you think?
It's salty.
We have to remake this custard, and there's not a lot of time.
Hey guys, 10 minutes left. Only 10 minutes.
This has to be right, or else.
That's so much better, don't you think?
Yeah. The custard tastes great. I'm so relieved because this was a big gamble.
Ah, these are browning too much, aren't they? Where's the parchment? Unfortunately, our crusts are getting a little too brown as we wait on those fillings to get done. Let's leave it there and see what happens.
Filling is set?
Yeah.
Looks like they've set up. Crust is brown. It's what I want them to look like. By bruleeing the top, we add that burnt, toasty, sweet taste right back to the last bite.
Oh, that's cute.
We decide to do skewer garnishes, kind of like what you would find in any tiki drink, with orange peel, cherries, pineapple, a little bit of lime. We want to like make it look like a monster tiki drink.
Oh no. Put that under it. Okay, lost half that crust. Go get another one. All right, go put that in the freezer. Go. Run.
Okay, I got cloves. Yes. We're gonna put a banana dolphin on top of this pie because it's so kitschy, but it's fun, and it really fits into this pie. Oh, they're kissing.
Oh! I'm afraid that the whipped cream is not gonna set, but we've got to get something on top of these pies.
10,
Okay, put it on.
9,
Where? In the middle, in the middle.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Drop everything. It's over.
Oh, man.
Meredith, tell us about your pie.
So what we made today was a buttermilk grapefruit pie with nutmeg in a pecan shortbread nutmeg crust, and that it's topped with a salted caramel and a molasses nutmeg brittle.
Meredith, I can see where you get your name, Buttermilk Sky, because your buttermilk pie is on point. And I love, love, love the filling.
Thank you.
The problem, though, it's really dark back here, and it got a little bitter.
It did.
Sandra, what's up with your pie?
So this is Painkiller Tiki Pie, and it is a custard of coconut, nutmeg, a little orange, and other citrus. And then it is in a graham cracker crust with a little bit of whipped cream on top and more nutmeg.
Sandra, I thought you did a great job matching the nutmeg with all the tropical fruit. That makes sense to me. I love a graham crust, too. So everything about this pie is right up my alley.
Okay.
Sandra, this is my favorite garnish I've ever seen in my entire life. Here's the thing about your pie. You know what's weird? I think all the flavor ended up on your skewer and none of it ended up in the pie.
Jen.
We made a vegan pumpkin brulee pie with a coconut whipped cream on top that is spiced with cinnamon and nutmeg.
Well done. This thing is really good. The coconut complemented the pumpkin, and the pumpkin and the coconut both complemented the nutmeg, and it was really there. Your crust, this dough is awesome. Great job.
Thank you.
The only issue I did have when I take a bite, I did get the crunch of the sanding sugar, but it tastes like sanding sugar. I wish that it were a little bit more of a cohesive crunch.
All right, guys, you could head back to your stations. Our judges need to decide who's going home.
I'm not happy. We tried to do too much in too little time.
One of the major anxieties that I have is that we went too simple and that it isn't big or bold enough.
I love this pie. It turned out so much better than I thought it would.
Sandra, we were disappointed that all of your flavors were on top of your pie rather than inside of it. I'm sorry, you're out of the showdown.
All right, thank you. It's tough going home first, but it was a tough competition, and we wish the others the best.
The theme for the final challenge is garden. You need to make 2 different pies, and none of your fillings can be baked. You have 90 minutes on the clock. Your time starts now.
So a garden pie I get, but are you kidding me? I can't bake these pies. So I'm going to make a sweet avocado pie with almond crust and tomato jam. The second pie I'm gonna make is a salted honey and rosewater ice cream pie in a rosewater crust topped with a bee pollen granola.
Avocados are nice and soft, so that's gonna make it easy.
I am making an avocado filling, and I'm making it with cream cheese and some sweetened condensed milk to give it that sweetness.
It's gonna need to chill for 30 minutes, so we need to get it going.
I'm making a rustic farmer's strawberry basil pie, topped with fresh strawberries, a sugar glaze, basil leaves, and then drizzled with a vegan cream cheese frosting. Second pie, we thought that we would make a pie crust that almost looked like a flower pot. We're gonna fill it with a dark chocolate ganache, and then we're gonna top that with little fondant radishes with mint leaves on top. The first thing that I've gotta do is I've gotta make the crust.
I've been making this crust for 21 years, which is no small feat considering I'm only 31.
One of the biggest challenges with no bake is making something that you want to eat the whole thing of.
It means you have to add more flavor.
That's a 1.
We're gonna make both pies from the same pastry dough, but add a different flavoring to each. So for the ice cream pie, we'll add rose water, and for the avocado pie, we'll add almonds.
I hope this bakes up okay. We aren't cooking the inside of the pie, so we're gonna have to blind bake the pie crust with pie weights. Blind baking has always been a bit of a challenge. Sometimes the pie crust can sink down in the pan, and sometimes it puffs up in the pan, and you don't really know what you're gonna get. Okay, these are going in the oven.
I'm gonna go get things ready for the ice cream.
The ice cream is honey, rose water, cream, sugar, of course, a little xanthan gum as a stabilizer to make it creamy. Scott is an ice cream master with liquid nitrogen. Is it freezing like it should?
It's setting up well. How is it? Huh?
Really good.
Are you gonna bake the granola?
Yes, we have to bake it.
The granola is sunflower seeds and bee pollen, oats, and honey. And then you're gonna spread that out and let it bake. Oh my goodness, we gotta get started on the tomato jam. I've got to get on the tomato jam. I have forgotten all about it.
The pies are in the oven, they're blind baking, and all I can think about is the bottom cooking? So I check in the oven and my heart immediately sinks because the bottoms of the pie crusts are not cooking through the way I expected to with the pie weights in.
It's not cooked on the bottom. We gotta get these weights out.
Bakers, 15 minutes to $10,000.
They're nice and brown.
So the pies are done, finally. We're making a dark chocolate ganache, which is actually just made of coconut milk, melted dark chocolate, and vanilla extract so that it comes up really smooth and creamy.
It's so rich.
The second filling is a really rustic, hulled raw strawberry filling with whole leaf basil. I decided to get an actual simple syrup going on the stove with some vanilla in it to complement the sweetness of the strawberries and sort of cook out their sugars.
You don't have to whisk it that vigorously, but just make sure that the cornstarch is getting mixed in and get it to come up to a full boil.
I add some agave sugar just to try to mellow it out a little bit. I add the sugar glaze to the strawberries and I'm stirring it up. I really want it to look rustic. I want it to look like you went out to the garden, you picked fresh ingredients and you just put it together in a crust.
Do you think they look too rustic?
No.
As soon as I add the hot sugar to the berries, I realize I'm gonna have to work a lot quicker than I thought I was going to.
The tomatoes are the highlight of this avocado pie, and if they don't make it on there, it's gonna be very bland. It's got sugar in it, cayenne pepper for a little kick to set this thing off.
1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of water, and make a slurry, please.
So I've got Scott adding a little bit of a cornstarch slurry to thicken this thing up a bit.
If it doesn't start thickening soon, I'm gonna get you to double that up again.
Granola, where are you?
Ah, granola got toasted.
I'm assembling this ice cream pie first by drizzling a little bit of honey down in the bottom of the crust and then filling the ice cream. And then on top of that, I'm adding that great crunchy bee pollen granola.
How's the avocado, Scott?
It looks very green.
I really want to see avocado cream. The thing about avocados, like, it's butter that grows on trees, and it's delicious.
How is it gonna set up? We don't want avocado soup.
The fondant radishes we make by taking fondant, rolling into little balls, and then we're gonna top that with mint leaves.
What do you think? Should I color these with a beet or should I color them with food coloring?
Beet would be cool.
These look like radishes, right? Do you think these look good?
I think they look really pretty and cute.
1 minute left. 1 more minute.
It's time to get this thing topped, and the jam has not set completely where I want it to be. It has thickened up some, but we're just gonna use it as a drizzle now.
The chocolate ganache comes out of the fridge. We're gonna start putting it into the pie shells.
Yeah, let's go easy. Put that much in the other two.
I don't get it, man. Jen's making a predominantly chocolate pie. Now, I know she has a little mint in there. Does that really say garden?
On top of the chocolate ganache, we sprinkled some dark cocoa powder and some sugar just to add a little bit of sweetness and also just to make it really look like loose dirt.
10, 9, 8, 7,
pull 'em out, pull 'em out.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Competition is over. One of you will walk away with $10,000, and one of you is going home. Meredith, Jen, I asked you to make 2 different pies following the theme of garden, and your filling must not be baked. Meredith, fill us in on your pies.
We've had a salted honey and rosemary water ice cream pie. It's in a rose water crust, and it's topped with a bee pollen and sunflower seed granola. And the second pie is a sweet avocado pie in an almond crust, and it's topped with a spicy tomato jam.
Meredith, I cannot imagine embracing the theme better than you did. Your garden has it all. It has fruit, it has vegetables, it has herbs, it has bees. You have bee pollen. I mean, you literally thought of everything. I think that the texture and the flavors in the avocado pie is incredible. I would eat a vat of it with a wooden spoon.
Thank you.
But what happened with the crust? It doesn't look like it was baked at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jen, tell the judges about your pies.
I made a flower pot mud pie with fondant and mint radishes and a rustic strawberry basil pie as well.
This strawberry and basil pie, I found quite delightful. The basil and the strawberries, they work well together, and it was quite a pretty looking pie. Well done.
Thank you.
I took a bite of your flower pot mud pie, and it was just like, oh, you're gonna bite me? And it just punched me in the face with chocolate. Like, it's such a huge flavor. It's just too much.
All right, guys, it's time for our judges to decide who will go home with $10,000. 4 awesome pies. What do you guys think?
I think Jen's garden and Meredith's garden are 2 very different gardens.
I'm really impressed with Meredith, I gotta tell you. Bee pollen, rose water, avocados, spicy tomatoes. I mean, these are big, complex flavors.
I think she really thought the textures through. I would order Meredith's avocado pie at a restaurant.
The only problem with Meredith's pies are the crust. It was so doughy and undercooked, and it's gonna be hard to win a pie competition if you can't make a crust.
I don't know about you guys. The thing about Jen's flower pot mud pie is that normal mouths can't handle that much chocolate. It's just too much.
I like the chocolate, and I've been craving it all day.
Jen's strawberry pie is something that you would serve at a garden party. I love the basil in it.
The strawberries are really good. I love this pie.
It's more like a tart than a pie and kind of left me wanting more.
All right, well, have you guys decided whose pies you're gonna pick and whose pies you're gonna weed out?
Yes, we have.
Meredith, your pies beautifully convey our garden theme. Jen, your pies are earthy, rustic, and delicious. The winner of this sugar showdown is Meredith.
You're kidding. Oh my God.
I cannot believe we won this thing. We had so many challenges along the way, and all I can say is thank God. We are so excited. Thanks so much.
Awesome job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Tough competition.